Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for yet another card tutorial. Today I will be creating just the first layer of a 5.5 by 4.25 inch card. I would just be creating this first layer here, and this will actually be designed for someone who's going through a rough time, who is needing encouragement, and of course for the spiritually minded person. So I do have a couple of things here. I did already cut out one of the sentiment that I would like to use. I would be using archival ink by Ranger. It's called Aquamarine. Here's my briar here, and just a nice it's a nice little patterned paper here that I ordered just recently, and of course my cloud embossing folder. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So what I would need to do here is to go ahead and get the side of the folder that I need to get the color on. So the idea is, I hope I haven't forgotten, is to get in between the clouds with color. So I'm going to put this on the depressed side or the negative side of this stencil, this embossing folder, and then I will go ahead and get it through. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with getting my briar primed up for that, and I'm just going to just roll it through. Now sometimes, depending on the ink, it may not look like anything is happening, but something is happening. So I'm just getting the ink on. I can already see the ink, but you may not see the ink. Usually I just roll it like this, but sometimes I just roll back and forth just to make sure that I get what I need. So hopefully this is going to come out really pretty, because I have not actually tried it before now, because I always like to experiment with you guys here just to see how it comes out, because just don't be afraid to try things. So what I did was I placed the ink on the side that, like, it's basically the depressed side, not the part that's with the raised surface. I'm going to go ahead and close it over this way, and let me go ahead and get my embossing tool. This one is I keep always missing Momenta, I think it is. Again, what I like about this Momenta, it just deals with either two plates, either embossing plate and like a plate in the equivalent to a cut bug. However, I always love my Cuttlebug. It's just that for lately I just have not been up to just keep constantly having to put all those plates on, and then now you cannot even get the B plates anymore. So yeah, but this is more convenient. You just can get it done pretty quickly. Two plates to use. We'll just get that aside, and let's see how it comes out. Let us see if it was achieved. Okay, so as you can see here, you see how pretty it is, just the in between the clouds. That is actually with the color, which is what I really wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and put this aside. Now this is going to be a very simple card. It's not going to be anything fancy. It's not going to be like, ta-da, anything bright and bushy-tailed and all of that. So it's going to be something very simple. And what I can actually do as well, let me just go ahead and use one of those. I think I have some color here, because I kind of want a little color on the white. Just a little color. I'm going to get that here. I'm going to use Mermaid Lagoon, which is one of the distress inks by Tom Holtz. What is it? Tim Holtz. I call him Tom Holtz. I hope he doesn't get me for that. But yes, I'm just going to put just a tad little bit of color on the edges of that. so that you can just get it going. So I'm going to tap and just lightly color the ends. I don't really want too much color on there. So I'm just lightly getting the ends. And again, this is not about getting everything, full of color or anything. I'm just trying to get some little shading. Okay, and that's all I wanted, just a tad. Oops. Okay, just leave that right there, and then oopsie, and I'll go ahead and take this, get this pretty much in the spot there. I will just go ahead and use my tape runner because I really don't want to have that elevated at this time, although I could, so maybe I should. Like I said, could I, should I, would I. I'm going to just go ahead and put those, on just some dots that I have. So with those, once you go ahead and get your dots there, you can give dimension and just give some kind of interactive feel to your cards. Now, once I have done those, what I will also do, well, of course, what you can do is you could add, that's weird. Oh, I see what happened. For a minute, it didn't want to stick on. You could add maybe, I don't know, if you want the flowers or something to nip or tuck nicely under that. You can do that too. If you want to just get a little, maybe add a little color to it, you can do that. Sometimes these little things just drive me crazy trying to get them off, but they come off anyways. Okay, so I'm going to get it to the corner. Okay, and then you can have this. So this is very simple. It's nothing fancy, very simple. Embossing folders are always really nice if you just want to do something quick and simple. And like I said, you could maybe tuck a little flower in there. I mean, just to give an example, like I have this dragonfly. It doesn't make any sense, but that's an option. Get a dragonfly on there if you just want to do something a little extra. Tuck a couple of flowers under there if you want to, or maybe a bird. It just depends on what you want. So this is pretty much it. A quick and simple, easy layer for your cardstock or your card base. Okay. So thank you so much for joining me, and I shall see you next Sunday. Have a wonderful week and take care. Bye-bye.